Tunya class dinga hiale unit 8 biology in human welfare ahia yainoya chapter 8 na yan sudinga chapter 8 na title hiale human health and disease ahia human health and disease pena ilu sukmaina I bang term bang za ya the di om dinga waya hiale health bang chi na disease bang chi na I the apoimo dinga health pen kha nidangin kha I definition hijin akipesaka it is the absence of diseases in human body in an organism. Suppose if I'm not suffering from any disease, then I'm considered healthy. Tun bang mi khat kha na bang ma vege de why pa pen kha I healthy kichi mo hidle tulaya kha I a definitions health definitions kha why a hinon ke ya ajale banga ijale health can be defined as the state of complete well-being of an organisms or of an individuals physically, mentally and socially. Tun bang if a person is physically fit mi khat physical taka fit om de wai pa pen kha he's very healthy dam thei loi ve kichi de mo if he's not mentally healthy then he cannot be considered a healthy person ajale kwate healthy person kichi ale those people or those individuals who are physically, mentally and socially well, they are considered to be healthy. Tun bang mi khat physical to mentally fit bang omle hilele if he or she is not socially fit, like if he cannot ama pen kha mi to ki thwa thei lo ya ma hi lawale mi to ki ho thei lo yam chi banga hi ade then he or she cannot be considered as a healthy person. A healthy person is one who is physically, mentally, socially well. Why they pen kha healthy person kichi dimo health pen kha it is affected by different things. It may be affected by our physical, it can also be affected by our mental health, it can be also affected by the society or social and it can also be affected by genetic disorders. Genetic disorders in the affect genetic disorders banga ichiale mi khat pen naw pang khat yam pen apian akipata chromosomal disorders yam ahi lawale deficiency bang yam ani pen which he inherits from his parents. Parents te akipata I inherit why disorders pen why te pen in le a health effect he dimo. One examples of chromosomal disorders is like Down syndromes Down syndromes genetic disorders chromosomal disorders why it is affecting the health hujima bangina adang tampile omdinga tuna color blindness hemophilia white pen khale it can be inherited from our parents and go on from generations to generations white pen in health effect engine white genetic disorders kichi why bana infections chang ina it can be infections by bacteria in yam akos virus parasite fungi white in the infection and cause the white zakale health pen effect mo why bana lifestyle in the health effect gen lifestyle and our mangai jale an inek te hong tui don te hong tun bang tui siang lo don khataleng why pening kha health on effect dimo it na bang hama ki bedi zaka health on effect de why de pen kha it is included under lifestyle why bana rest ilakte exercise ahi lawale habits in te why de pen le health on effect de why bana bangchida na good health pen achieve thei good health pen kha it can be achieved by taking balanced diet inik changa kha good health hontun thema balanced diet chi changa bangchi na chale mi hingten kha nutrients ki poimo engine high nutrients te pen kha ko ya imu ai chale this nutrients comes from the food that we eat high nutrients te kha atwam ta ma hi theidinga it can be carbohydrates, it can be proteins chi tema proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals chi te kha nutrients a hiya hei te pen kha i body in a normal functioning na dinga poimo engine hei te pen kha tun bang carbohydrates large amount in main line protein fats chi te tom chik ne legend that is not a balanced diet why pen kha balanced diet a ki chi thei ke dinga eating the right amounts of food, the right amounts of carbohydrates, the right amounts of proteins, the right amounts of fats, the right amounts of vitamins, and the right amounts of minerals. Chi te pen I hong nek changa kha balanced diet ki chi mo hei pen kha good health da po ya poimo why ban a apoimo danga hiale personal hygiene a hiya hei pen kha ele e ki kep sang tho pen mo I khut chin khong hoi da watan suk siang isam sop ki ge e ki sil gi ge ha te khanot gi ge imit hei pen kha ha not chi te kha gi ge tang pen chin hil le ja I khat be ja kha imit pen le tui siang ai ja sop zel de ma hai bana ibilte ha gi ge chi te he hoi taka sop chi te hela puna wak chi te wai te teng teng kha it will come under personal hygiene why bana regular exercise la gi ge kha ho engine body hongs ja soi na adya le ho engine one method which was practiced from time immemorial is yoga tulaya yoga lang king ki thang thang ma hai te le kha good health achieve na dia kha hoi yoga iwa hi se thei lawale exercise like just walking running jogging ji tema a hi lawale tu lai bang internet hoi ta hi cha youtube pa bang en le chin ma exercise tamam din chin wai de khan ni tenga minin bang za yam hi gi ge le china it will help you in achieving good health why bana clean and hygienic food and water resources I anek te why bana itui don te kha it should be clean tui bang hi ale boiling water hi te de ma Hai bana disease endinga disease pangchi na ai chi ale human organisms te pen kha ending we are all living organisms we are composed of cells we are composed of many cells and many cells when comes together forms a tissues tamatamong pai form changa kha it forms an organs tamatamong pai form changa kha it forms organ system tamatamong form changa it forms individuals or organisms ahia that means we are made up of many organs we are made up of many tissues many cells and many organ systems ahia human na entaleng bang when organs khat isunga organ khat hiam ahi lawale isunga or organ systems khat hiam hoi takin function thei ke le wai changa kha bang chi dai chi ale our body will start showing abnormal conditions and abnormal low conditions on ki so de ve ma wai te pen kha bang chi thei dai chi ale it can be characterized by signs and symptoms chi te hong om de wai changa bang chi na chi ale that means we are suffering from a disease ki nei chi na when we have a disease we are not healthy the way we are if we are suffering from a disease that means that we are not healthy because one of our organs tissues or organ systems are not functioning properly tun bang excretory system pen bang entaleng organ system khat example in kahon la dinga excretory system pen bang la taleng excretory system sa tun bang kidney pen bang hoi dewa function lo hile filtrations hoi dewa bol thei lo bang hitale then zun tampi tha yam hi lo le zun thani lo yam chi te hongom de mo hai hi lo wale anwam lo ibadia hong om de why changa kha we know that some parts of our body is not functioning properly doctor advocate sak changa kha through using different machines and techniques they will find out that we are having a disease ma why te pen kha signs and symptoms are kis thei di signs and symptoms te banga ichiale symptoms ichi changina subjective ahia it is subjective can be observed or it can be feel by the patients only jin ka hon gel dinga a patients pen cho in thei di tun bang symptoms example la kha luna chi khong bang hile nalunat pin khamilan mu pi thelo in chen anatu pe anatu pa hyam anatu nu pi pen hyam cho in thei di mo wai pen kha symptoms ki chi din chen signs chi changa kha signs objective ahia hai pen kha can be observed by other, can be seen or observed by others. Tun bang allergy hyam ni changa nang le chuna phok dinga hi le mi dang le I na chi tung hon phwa le lo ale hon san chi te khamu thei di ma hi lo ale abok om bang hyam sa cancer bang ni hi le jin bang abok hyam nam syam hong di ma wai te pen kha it can be observed by other people. Why they pen signs ki change that cannot be observed or seen by other people, which can be only felt by the patients. Why pen symptoms ki chide achale disease ichi changin bangchi na achale when parts of the organs or organ systems of an individual is not functioning properly or is malfunctioning, which is characterized by signs and symptoms, then we know that that individual is having a disease. Disease pen hachini in a hen dinga. Disease can be categorized into two types: infectious disease and non-infectious disease. Infectious disease to non-infectious disease bangchina ichiale. Infectious disease ichangina that can be those diseases that can be transferred or transferred from one infected person to another. One infected person to normal person. Infectious disease ichi changina na mi khata pana midang khata pai son thei ki lo son thei te wai te pen kha infectious disease ki chin ya infectious disease pen kha it can be fatal, and some infectious disease can be fatal where some disease can be non-fatal. Allow by omdinchen allow by lo pol le omdima allow by pol te pen kha AIDS ichi te homa allow by because it can leads to death ma si na tun te na wai ba na si na lo wali adam lo te pen kha very serious ma ki cure thelo hi zaka it is not curable by zaka very fatal and dangerous disease ya AIDS te pen kha it is transmitted through sexual intercourse, blood transfusions from infected mother to children why bana by sharing needles with infected persons through disease pen kha ki spread thei dima why bana non fatal allow by lo te pen kha like common cold ichi te ma common cold ichi te pen chu kal khat ni bang za ya ma le hong dam doi ne ka hom dam ki thei pa di hai te le infectious disease hi tho abana non-infectious disease endinga non-infectious disease ichi changina those diseases that cannot be transferred from one infected person to another. Disease aki transfer thelo te mo ai te pen kha non-infectious disease aki chidinga example cancer chi te bang ma cancer chi te kha tu makan cancer veleng cancer velo khatana na to hom lengin ki ho hom lenge gai ka cancer pen kha ama ki swan thelo de these are non-infectious disease adang de tam pi om dinga hey example hey din ko handa dinga ya point health is also affected by point khat ko han be lab dinga why pe na hiale health is also very much affected by drugs and alcohol abuse. Drugs abuse chi hama I damdoi a hilo banga za changa kha damdoi drugs pen kha bangza ka ki bola I chiale iluna ya ma hilo le khosik ya ma hilo le ipuma itak sa tunga anok lo om changa wai pen I cure na dia drugs ki zangzela hiya hi le mi ken khat khatin kha apumwa na bang ma om lo pi drugs tampi hong ahon mok nek changa kha amount pleasure na dia amount nopsak na dia hi lowale han nek changa kha wai pen kha drugs abuse akichi hai te peni na khale I health kha effect ma mo wai bana alcohol abuse zoom don te lema zo ha don wa te khale a health to affect the engine. Drugs and alcohol abuse hai te pen khale it affects our health.